Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to our first, it's not a regular season game, but it's our first, how do you want to put it? Because we had the rookie showcase. But it's our first NHL game. That's the term I'm looking for. First NHL game of the season. It is preseason. Montreal is at home to Pittsburgh. Good news is, and I was not expecting him to be in the lineup today, but Demidov is in the lineup. Noah Dobson also is in the lineup tonight. I don't have the lineup for Pittsburgh. I didn't find it anywhere. So I don't know if Crosby, I don't know who's in on that side, but Demidov's in the lineup. He's going to be centered by Oliver Kapanen on that first line, so that's going to be interesting. I don't have a ton of stuff because, his first preseason game, there's not a lot of things out there. But I've got this before I get to see who's here. Tonight is the return of Raphael Harvey-Pinard, as he is in a Penguins uniform. So he'll be in the lineup, I believe, tonight. It is also Noah Dobson's debut in a Habs uniform. So that is something. Jacob Fowler will share the net with Monty tonight. So Monty getting the start. Fowler will play the other half of the game. Dobson will be paired with Mike Matheson. And to me, that's very interesting because that's who in my advanced lineup projection, I had Matheson and Dobson paired. And there is a story by Arpon Basu in The Athletic today that it looks like that's who the pairing is going to be. At least he feels it'll go into the regular season and beyond, and we'll see. So that I'm patting myself on the back for that one. Kapanen will center Demidov, as I said, tonight. And they showed chemistry in that first rookie showcase game. Demidov didn't play the second one. Kapanen did not look as good as he did in the first game with Demidov. So we're going to see how that looks. Now, remember, it's a preseason game. If Montreal loses tonight, doesn't matter. If they win tonight, doesn't matter. We'll be happier, but it doesn't matter. And they're going to be facing, I don't know what type of lineup from Penguins. It'll be the same kind of thing. A lot of young kids with some veterans mixed in because they have to have some players that played for a certain amount of games last season in the lineup for every preseason game. That is the ruling. Tomorrow night, Philadelphia is here, and the other players, that the other half, the other squad, whatever's left in camp, I don't know if they've made any cuts, will be playing tomorrow. And and that'll be right here. Don't worry, I will have that game. Now let's see who is in the chat. All right, let's start with Guru. Hey, Guru. 3-1 Habs. Crosby scores first. He says if he's in the lineup. Not doing the guess the score. You can give me that, but that won't start till the first game of the season. I didn't think of it, so I didn't come up with a guess. So that's how that works sometimes. Hey, Phil, how's it going? We back to guessing? Nope, not yet. But you can if you want to. Just you're not going to win anything, but you can definitely guess. Phil goes with Gallagher, of course, 14-3. I don't think it'll be that lopsided if Montreal wins. Montreal may lose this game. You never know. You never know. Harvey-Pinard, they're showing there. He's wearing number 49 if you're looking for him. Crosby is not playing. I wouldn't think he would have been, so I'm not surprised. Neither is Letang nor Tristan Jarry, and that's fine. Pittsburgh is playing a bunch of scrubs. Pittsburgh posted on socials, but they have to play a certain amount of players from last season's regular lineup, so I don't know who they'll play. Gallagher only scores 2 hat tricks, however, says Phil. So, if that's the case and it's really that kind of a team, I would expect Montreal wins, but Montreal's not sporting this huge lineup of veterans. Here's the lineup tonight for Montreal. Kapanen in between Line A and Demidov. Evans, Anderson, Gallagher intact. Beck centering Farrell and Meshar. And Belzile centering Davidson and Condada. Matheson, Dobson, Struble, Engstrom, Del Gaizo, and Klerman are the pairings, and Monty and Fowler are the starters. Are the goalies. That's our lineup. So it's not that Montreal's lineup is not star-studded. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's preseason. Winning and losing isn't important. It's better if your team wins, but it's not important. And just how you play the game. It's how you play the game, man. Just that we got hockey back. That's what's important. So anyway, it's good to have hockey back. I don't know how many of you might have seen the rookie showcase games. The first one was really exciting. Demidov can really light up a game. Now he was playing with his peers, right? So he should have been the better player in that game, and he was. Now he's playing with, it's like a half and half kind of opponent. So we'll see. We'll see how he can drive the line, if he can, if he makes his line mates better, how Kapanen is with him, if that chemistry is still there. Let's see how Evans, Gallagher, and Anderson look. And then you got the other kids like Beck, trying to win a job. Flat out. I mean, some of the guys, they know they're not going to win a job. But Beck has a chance. Kapanen is trying to win a job as well, right? So we'll see. Well, I'm interested to see how Laine looks. He guaranteed, don't bet against him because you'll lose your money. There's no if he's going to be better. He will be better. That's what he said. So let's see what happens there. Marty St. Louis said from the drop of the puck in camp, which was a few days ago, they're here not to coast into the season. They're here from day one to take this seriously, and every shift, every play, everything counts. Everything is a down payment towards getting to the playoffs. So it's a serious time. It's not like the other training camps the last few years. They're taking this a lot more serious. They want to make the playoffs, and he has his plan and his vision, and he is, he's a demanding coach. He's never said he's not. He's a nice guy. He's a nice coach. Is all that treats them well, but he's still demanding, and that's what he's demanding. Nobody coasts in this training camp. So I saw a story that I don't know was any valid if it was valid at all, about him being mad at Slav because Slav was coasting. I have not read anything like that. Just saw something on social media and thought, yeah, it's probably bullshit. So if anybody's heard about it, let me know if you heard anything. I haven't. No, that's it. Anyway, so if you're here, say hi. Let's talk here in the chat. Let me put this up here. You can be able to see your comments. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Might do some play-by-play. We'll definitely talk about what's going on. I'm watching it on, and I'll say unfortunately on RDS. And why do I say unfortunately on RDS? It is not a knock on RDS. It is because it's on RDS and TSN, and I have the ability to get both, but my TSN subscription isn't letting me log in. I spent like an hour with tech trying to figure out how to log, and it wouldn't log in, and they wanted me to jump through more hoops, and I didn't have time, so we'll try it again. But TSN's not letting me log in, and if that continues, I am going to change my bundle and eliminate the TSN part and just go with RDS, because RDS, got to say, log in like that, and TSN from when I got it on the second, it takes a few tries to get in. Today, not at all. Just not going to get in at all. Even tried it on a different browser. I cleared my cache. I cleared my browsing history. All that stuff that they asked me to do, and nothing worked. So I'm not happy. But I've got it on RDS, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little better for me on TSN because it's in English. So I'll just bone up on my French by watching it on RDS. But I get the game, and that's what counts. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, I don't have that TV off, so I'm not looking. I don't want to watch it on TV. RJ, hey RJ, how's it going, man? Go Habs, go! And so like I said, we got the game. We'll talk about stuff. We'll have a lot of fun, and we'll enjoy some hockey. It's good to have hockey back. Good to have it back, that's for sure. And hopefully my play-by-play skills will be a little better with players that I know better. Not all of them, though. And I probably don't know half of Pittsburgh players. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But we'll have fun with that. And no, Matt is not here. Matt will not be coming in tonight. And I don't know when Matt will be back exactly. So don't ask me about that because I don't have an answer, to be very frank. But it's not like he's gone. Just I don't know when he's coming back. Did I miss a move of some sort? Your room looks brighter and bigger and different. No move. What I'm doing in the midst of changing the background, the set. So I have everything off the walls. So you're seeing the white walls. Makes it brighter. I was looking at the same thing going, there's something wrong with my camera. And I realized, oh no, it's the walls that are bright and white. And yeah, I just haven't finished that. I want that for like game one. I'll have a new set behind me. So this is just temporary how it's set up so that you can tell that I'm still a Habs fan. Kind of barely. Well, no, there's Habs stuff there. So that's good. So that's what that's about. Hope my health is good too. My age, who knows what's going on inside there. I mean, but yeah, knock wood, everything's good. Knock wood, everything is good, and I'm a poet, and I don't know it, and I've got some poetry to write, by the way, for Joe and for Phil, not this Phil, and hopefully I'll start writing some poetry videos again soon too, because that would be nice. No butt stuff. I'm no butt stuff. How's that? We'll just leave it at that. It's because of the tier of the membership. Babai and Joe have the third tier, and that is a thing in the third tier is that I write them a poem, personalized poem every month. So hey, take that third tier, Phil, and I gotta write you one too. But yeah, that's what that's about. That's why I owe them a poem. JFed, yes. Disney did not grow a spine. They did not. But Kimmel is back tomorrow, by the way, if you didn't know. What happened to Disney was that the backlash and the amount of cancellations and all that took their market share. They lost like almost $4 million in the market share, I think is how it was termed. And they've been apparently with all the backlash for the last few days. In the last few days, they've been negotiating, I heard, with him. And they announced it today that he's back as of tomorrow. That's a win for my side. I'm not going to say what side because I don't want to get into politics. The tier thing you said is a YouTube sub. No, it's a membership, Phil. The memberships, I've got three, count them, 3 tiers of memberships, 1, 2, and 3. And number 3, which is the highest one, that's what you get with everything else on the first 2 tiers. What you get for the third one is I write you a poem, personalized poem with you as the star of the poem every month. So you get 12, there's 12 months in the year. There's 12 poems that go directly to you as long as you keep your membership up. Hey, Andre, how's it going, Andre? Good to see you out there. I imagine I'm going to start seeing everybody from last year again that over the summer. Not everybody hangs out with us over the summer. So it's going to be good to have everybody, everybody back. Hang on, I think I need a drink of water. There, that's better. That's a very interesting perk. Yeah, I thought it was, and I thought it'd be a good thing to keep my poetry writing chops up. I have not been great. I do owe Babai 1 from last month, and then Joe and Babai for this month so far. But it's almost over, but not over yet. So I just haven't been able to write. That's just all there is to it. I'm hoping that'll change real soon. North Ender, welcome to the channel, North Ender. Looking forward to see Dobson and Demidov, yes, and also looking forward to see how Dobson and Matheson look as a pair. because get used to it. Looks like I was right. Anybody who thought I was wrong when I had Dobson and Matheson together, it looks like I was right. And actually, my pairings were pretty close. The only thing I had wrong, I guess, was Hudson and Gooley and which side they'd play. And Gooley playing the left and Hudson playing the right. I don't think that's going to last because I think Gooley's really good on the right. And I don't think Hudson is as good on the right. But we'll see how it is tonight. I don't know how it'll be. Make it about being late, the poem? Yeah, no. When I sit down to do it, I'll get it done. I'll figure something out. It's not that bad. But I might do that. That's very possible. A procrastination poem is very possible as well. Make it a new poetry style. Procrastination. It's the new kind of poetry. You might go looking for it and it's not there, but it'll be there at some point. You know, I'll get to it later. That's the new style. BLABL. This Imana. Is it Imana or Imama? I think it's Imama. Guy in the lineup for the Pens is one tough mother effer. And he's from Montreal. He's a local kid. I do believe, anyways, that he's a local kid. Is Kapanen an ideal center for Demidov? Did you see game one of the rookie showcase? They had chemistry. There were some good things happening with those guys. Some really good things happening with those guys. Let's see if it can continue on with a little bit of a higher, like a better competition. It's a little bit better, not 100%, but they definitely had chemistry. Imama played in the queue with St. John. He's been in the league before, Imama, hasn't he? Or is it another Imama? Or is it Imana and I'm just confusing it with Imama? And it's your mama and my mama. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We are getting closer to the drop of the puck. Actually, why haven't they dropped the puck? It's 17 after. I haven't missed it, or maybe I have. Young Jacka. Yeah, I was kind of hoping too that Florian would be in the lineup, but he's not. He'll be in the lineup tomorrow, though. So there's that. You're saying this game is chippy so far, so it's going on, right? And if I'm not seeing, I'm gotta be seeing the game. I haven't been noticing the game is on. Yeah, okay. It's not dementia. Don't worry about it. It's not. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Do you think Slav could be a consistent player on the top line and score 55 plus points, or they will slot Demidov on the top line? I think Slav will be able to do the job. Yeah. The game is on, so I will be. I got a commercial happening right now, so I don't know. I'm on the right channel. I saw the pregame. I just haven't noticed that they're actually playing hockey because it's who I am. Line A4, a big man is kind of a pussy. He is. I have to admit, he is. We're 6 minutes into a game, and I've done nothing, and nobody out there has said, "Hey, Rick, the game's on." The game's it's on. It's on. I think I have to get out of this and go back to. I'm going to just try this to see. Maybe I've got to do this every single time for the game. I thought if I'm on the channel, it'll just keep going into the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. And yes, you're right. All right. I'll learn for next time to make sure I go to the schedule and go on the game at 7. I thought I was on the channel. I thought it would just go into it. It didn't. So we are. There's a power play. Montreal 5-on-3 with almost finished though, and yeah, 7 minutes in. But hey, thanks for everybody telling me that. Hey, Rick, you're talking a lot, but the fucking game is on, man. Nobody said nothing. All right. Well, let me put some of the volume up. That might help too. So, like I said, well, wait a second. I thought it was like 8 seconds left. Oh, now it's 7 seconds left in the one man advantage. I get it. Doesn't look like this power play is going to click here. That's for sure. And they aren't. So right now I got 12-15 left in the first. No score. Shots are 5-4 for Montreal, and they just finished their power play. Hey there, Joe. First round, 5th overall, should be ready to play with the big club. Who's that? Talking about Reinbacher? BL, but you say that, and I've said I think Reinbacher starts in Laval, and I think it's going to prove to be right. He had the injuries and everything. His development is a little bit stunted because of that, and I think he needs another year in Laval. And better off not to rush him and to let him be fully developed and get him up here just because he was a 5th overall pick. Hey, Joe, sorry to hear you had to postpone something. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but good to have you. See you here. Johnny Cash is back. Hey, Johnny Cash. I just saw somewhere that you've been dead for like 23 years. That's pretty good. You're here tonight. Cheers to another season, my friend. That's quite a logo at Center Heist this season. It's the new one, yeah. I'm not sure why they changed it, but hey, there's another number 49, and then Raphael Harvey Pinard is 49 on the Penguins. Used to be that here. I wonder if they'll crash into each other. People are divided on the Center Heist logo thing. Listen, I think if you're standing, okay, it's at the red line. So if you're standing on this side of the red line or that side, you're divided by the red line. His durability worries me. Who are we talking about? Reinbacher? Why? He had an injury. The other thing with his knee was like a growth thing because he's still a young guy and he's still growing, and it was not an injury that everyone thought was an injury, and it was not. And then this thing was an injury, and he is, from his mouth, 100% healthy. He's not being sent back to Laval because he's not healthy and his knee is bad. And I don't know why your durability would bother you. I'm not going to play into. I don't know why it would bother you that he's going to get injured. How do we like Engstrom? I take him like on a baguette with some mayonnaise. I like a little Engstrom with mayonnaise and some cream cheese on a baguette. It's really good. I don't know enough. I haven't seen him play enough to say underrated or overrated. He has a chance to make the team. That's all. That's enough said. Well, by the way, it's a commercial break, and I know I'm on the right channel. Spot now. Such a big day Sunday, which for you was like last week. I had stuffed up my back and hips. Stuffed up here means something different, but I'll figure that's not a good thing. And I hope you're feeling better and rest a little bit. Good idea, Joe. What about overager Kozlov? What about him? What about him? Whose team is he on our team? I don't think so. That's what you should be doing. Oliver Kozlov, Kapanen. Because we don't have a Kozlov, dude. But if you want, I can go off camera and I can have a Kozlov. Hey, burned out electrician. How's it going, man? From New Brunswick. Go, Abs, go. You've been here before, though. No, I'm sure I've seen the name before. I love the name, though, burned out electrician. I hope it's not, like, accurate. I hope you're not burnt out. But I love the name. All right, we got 11 minutes to go. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this game so far, but we got 11 minutes to go. And Montreal has just taken a penalty. Davidson for something. I didn't see what. Joe, stuffed up means ruined. Awesome. For me, if I say I'm stuffed up, it means like I got a cold or something. If anyone doesn't know where Joe's from, she's from Australia. That's why some of her sayings don't make sense to us. And I'm sure some of our sayings don't make sense to her either. So they're just moving the puck around. They can't really get. Now there's a shot. They didn't really weren't able to get any open lanes. Pittsburgh with possession. I'm going to get into this eventually, or it's just a preseason game, so we might just have fun and we'll have a lot of talk while we watch the game. As we watch the same game together in different rooms. 54 seconds left on the man advantage, and 10:03 left in the first. Shots are 7-5 for Pittsburgh. There is no score. BL says Rick Kehoe and Mike Bullard controlling the power play. Now, I got to think that that's before your time, but I probably got your age wrong. But is that not before your time? Maybe not Mike Bullard, but Rick Kehoe, no? I can't remember when Mike Bullard played. And also, although Kehoe and Bullard, they both played for Pittsburgh, because I'm thinking of them as Maple Leafs for some reason. It hasn't been the most exciting first period. Am I right so far? 30 seconds left on this power play. I was about to say good save by Monty. I thought he had it. It hit the post and went in on a very well-picked, well-placed shot by Braz. So it's 1-0 Pittsburgh on the power play. It was Monty had to go side to side. He almost had it. I guess Pittsburgh was moving the puck around well enough to keep him. I mean, he was going like that, and he just, I guess, didn't get over enough. Anyway, no big deal. It's just 1-0 Pittsburgh. Montreal will get this one back, hopefully. 9:34 left in the first. That's it. Season's over, man. That's it. Damn it. Season's over. I thought we'd make the playoffs. And you know the funny thing is, somewhere, probably here in Quebec, that somebody was sort of acting like that. Somewhere, somebody was that kind of angry about that. Garen effing Ateed. I'm still here. Don't worry about it. It's just that's my director's. When I direct, that's my avatar. And I'm kind of directing this. Producing, directing, and starring. The YouTube star with no talent, Rick. Hey, Charles. Good to see you out there, Charles. How's it going there in the Bahamas? As always, it's great to see you, and thank you for dropping by. Joe says, great news received this morning. Macquarie Ice Rink, the only full-size ice rink in Sydney, will be reopening soon. Nice. That's awesome. That means more games, right? For you? That's really good. I'm glad for you. And Charles says he is great. Rainy nights in paradise. Here too. Got a bit of a rainy night off and on. So, but it's not paradise here. You're lucky at least it's paradise there. Which Canadian team do I expect to make the biggest jump this season? That's a good question. I actually covered that. And I don't remember who I had, but you know what? I think maybe the Anaheim Ducks. But at the time, I think that's who I had. We didn't know McTavish was going to hold out. if McTavish holds out, that might not be the Ducks. So I think Montreal could be up there. I've got them with a 10-point increase. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have all my paperwork in front of me, so I can't fully answer that. But Charles, I don't think it's going to be Calgary, to be honest. But it could. I mean, could be. I don't think they're going to have that big of an increase. If they have an increase. BL, but wouldn't that be freaking hilarious if he said yeah to that? BL says, "Hey Charles, can you get me a good deal on a snowblower?" And if Charles comes back and says, "Yeah, actually I can," that would be awesome. On the Ducks, McTavish. Well, I'd like what McAvoy? Who'd you put there? McTavie. Oh, but I prefer Crosby. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get McTavish or Crosby, to be honest with you. Stay with me, Rick. Canadian team? What do you mean? Okay, I'm not staying with you. I have no idea why you're saying that, to be honest. Oh, did you ask me about a Canadian team that has the biggest jump? Montreal. Okay, listen, I'm slow, but eventually I get there. Okay. But Charles, you got to admit, it would be funny if you went, oh yeah, I could do that. Like I got a connection in wherever. That would be awesome. That'd just be awesome. It's snowed in the Bahamas once in 1977. Imagine. And now with climate change, it ain't gonna snow in the Bahamas no more. Or maybe it will. It will, and we'll just get that weather. Who knows? We are back underway, by the way. 7:47 on my not. It's the time, not an airplane, but the time. That's the same. Yeah, on the clock. 9 shots to 6 for Pittsburgh. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Montreal getting a couple of chances here, or at least one. I'm trying to see who's out there. Beck's line is out there, and he's playing with. I don't even know exactly. Mayshar, Beck. Mayshar just went off the ice. I think. Bill Zeal's out there. We don't want Crosby, do we? Says Burned Out. We give up young players for what? 2 years from Crosby. No, I agree with that, though. I do want Crosby, but the price is. It depends on who you give up, right? I don't think they want anybody off the roster. Maybe one, and then you're talking about prospects and draft picks. I'm good with that, but if you've got to make a hole on the team to get him, I don't know that's worth it for 2 years. And they're talking about Demidov for Crosby. Are you kidding me? Give up Demidov for 2 years of Crosby? Crosby would laugh at that and say, "You crazy if you do it." I don't think we're getting Crosby. But I mean, listen, the rumors out there, it is gaining some steam, but that it also doesn't really mean anything. But it's an interesting thought. Plus, cap is an issue too with Crosby. He's getting 8.7 million. We're gonna have to move something. Guys. It doesn't look like Pittsburgh sent just a bunch of plugs. It's the same quality as we've got. Same kind of quality team. Where was I now? Doc, Line and a first for 2 years of Sid. Yeah, but they're not going to do that. Because look, if they're doing that, it's because they want to do a rebuild. They're not doing that to take Doc and Line back and just one first. They want assets. They don't want NHL guys. That's what I'd believe. So that wouldn't work. I mean, Guru, and rightfully so. Hughes would have a lynch mob after him if he traded Demidov, and he would, because that's ridiculous. If that would, and you know what? I saw this TSN, the three guys there. O-Dog was like, you wouldn't do that, right? Like, no, O-Dog, I wouldn't do that. No wonder you're a freaking Leafs fan. Considering that. The other two guys are, I don't know about that. I don't think I'd do that. No. You were being sarcastic, Sheldon? I know you're being sarcastic, Sheldon. Oh, you're saying also Calgary's going to have a big increase? I don't think so. No, I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, you're being sarcastic on this deal too. I took it seriously because I've seen other people have proposals like this and they're serious. So sorry, I took it serious. I should have known who was saying it though. Let's see. Andre says, I don't like Crosby in Montreal. He can just share experience. Any other positives? Yeah. He's great, if not still the best two-way center in the league. Still producing at over a point a game at his age and the vast amount of experience. I'd love to have him, but the cost is still very important, in my opinion. So, oops. Yeah, David, I know would do that. David, I know would do that trade in a second. I know that, David. It's cool. Any other? Okay, well, I think BL and I would agree that Crosby would bring a lot of positives here, without a doubt. I'm not saying Crosby wouldn't be good here. It depends what you got to give up to get that 2 years, because that's all you're getting, maybe a third. That's all you're getting. So you're not giving up Demidov or any of the young core. But no, I'd give up Line A and Doc for Crosby. I think I'd do that. Even Doc, who I like and I still think could do it, but I mean, there's too many questions that, yeah, if that's the deal, I'd be okay with it. But I doubt. I mean, I really doubt. And then it was not a serious proposal, but I really doubt, right, that Pittsburgh would even look at that. Oh, good save there by Monty. Big save there by Monty. And I didn't realize Pittsburgh on a power play again. I'm very attentive today. Fighting, well, not fighting, but wasting an hour with TSN to try to get it just pissed me off, threw me off. 4 minutes left in the period, 45 seconds left on the power play. Shots are 12-6 for Pittsburgh. So, I don't think at any point I've noticed Demidov out there. So I'm going to say that's on me. He won't be here on a PK, but still. They clear it with 10 seconds now left, so it should pretty much kill it off. And it does. Burned out. He'd be great here for 2, maybe 3. I could see him going 1 extra year on top of his 2 years he's got now. But I mean, beyond that, can you really count on anything, right? So yeah, you got to take that into account in any deal made to get Crosby, is that he's only here limited time. Now there's a rumor about Malkin, getting Malkin instead. Like, I don't really like Malkin's not my favorite. I don't really want Malkin. And I definitely don't want to give up any good assets to get a Malkin, to be honest. Maybe I'm nuts, but I don't really like the player, so I'm biased. There with Demidov, a nice little spin move to get away from someone. He's got energy. He's definitely a player dedicated to getting better and being the best. Apparently, the whole summer, and I didn't realize this, 5 days a week all summer. He did 2-a-day practices, Demidov here. That's dedication. And I'm sure Lane Hudson was right there with him. But I mean, that shows dedication to this, to getting better and to the sport. And just to, it's what you kind of want to see that. You'd rather have Sid than Malkin too. Yeah. No, I don't want Malkin. So I'm okay to have Sid. I don't really want Malkin. I get it. He's as a second line center, should be good, but I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. And like I said, if you have to give up a lot for Malkin, I don't think that'd be worth it. Especially when it's Malkin's last season. He said he's retiring didn't he, after this season? BL, yeah, I agree with that. Crosby, I think, does still have lots left in tank. 2-3 seasons, I think, for sure. Malkin, I don't think so. Malkin's 39, so he's a little older, and he's going in the wrong direction. Yeah, it would be, and he's declining, so I wouldn't give up much. At least if they give up like next to nothing to get him, that's okay then. Okay. But if you're giving up good assets for him, I don't know. And besides, it's a rumor I saw today. I don't put any stock in it at all. Down to 121, one of my favorite numbers. Left in the first. Shots are still 12-6, and it's still 1-0. I would really like to see more of Demidov out there, to tell you the truth. But right now, Galley and gang are out there. Galley, Andy, and Evans. I think you're going to see them play, as a line. Hell, I'm done with that. Get back on camera. Yeah, I think you're going to see them play as a line most of the season, if not all season. JFed, I don't disagree with you saying I don't see Sid getting moved, if at all, till next off season. But that depends on Sid. It completely depends on Sid. Andy's going off for tripping. If he asks for a trade, they'll move him. Do I think he's going to ask for a trade? It depends how it goes there for them. Is he going to be happy with a team that they're not going anywhere? They're not making the playoffs. I doubt that. Highly doubt that. Is that going to get to him? And then he makes, you know what? Maybe move me at the deadline. So, but yeah. Malkin said he wants to play the season out and see where he is at trade deadline. Oh, you mean he might play longer? I thought he said he's retiring at the end of this season. That's what I thought I had heard last season. He might want to see if he can go and go to a contender and get decent money and play longer. Good. Let him go somewhere else. Period is just about over. And it's 1-0 after 1, and that is for Pittsburgh. And we got an intermission here. So turn that volume down. I don't need to see or hear that. Hey, Johnny Golden, how's it going, man? The man, the myth, the legend. Who you talking about? Somebody else here with me? Yeah, it's just me, man. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well, too. All right, so we got an intermission. We had one goal, Tristan Braz from Puustinen and Brunicky, and that's all we got. It was a power play goal for them, and that's it. That's all we got for the first period. Not the most exciting period, I don't think, but it's not a lineup that's going to be, you know, delivering a ton of excitement. I don't think anyway. Uh, I would say probably half the guys on each team are going to get cut, right? So it's just a chance for them to look, a chance for the team to look at them in a game and see if anybody needs to be kept a little longer. I would think. And then some guys will be here longer, yes, but there's a few guys on each team at least that aren't going to be here tomorrow, I would think. It's rusty preseason hockey. Yeah, no, it is, and the quality. I mean, it's ain't the best players out there. But I don't know how soon they're going to cut. Maybe after the game tomorrow. But some of these guys in the game, they're going to get cut. I mean, there's no doubt they're getting cut. Just a matter of when. Oh, I didn't see that JFed comment. Thank you. There's also one above that. Luke says, Sid going to Habs next year for Cup Run. I mean, listen, it's a dream, and I'd love it. Believe me, I'd love it if he was here. But I mean, I think it's a bit of a dream, and we don't know. It's up to Sid. It's totally up to Sid if he wants to. And then listen, Sid could say, "Yeah, I want to trade. I only want to go to Montreal." Now Montreal has all the leverage there, and then can they handle the contract? Do they want to do it? Like, there's a lot there, but he has to agree first. So JFed says he agrees. I'm not sure he'll ask for the trade. He's 40 points away from breaking Mario record for the Penguins all-time leader. Sid has Olympics. Might keep him in Pittsburgh all season, but could ask a deadline. Yeah, I mean, at this point, since it wasn't an off-season trade, and I didn't really exactly know about the 40 points away, he's going to want to do that. And, by trade deadline, he may say, you know what? Yeah, I'm ready to go now. So that's a possibility. Did I cut Matt? No. I said it earlier. You, I guess, weren't here. No, Matt is still. I don't know what the term is. He's not on sabbatical, but sort of, I guess. It's not on purpose. He couldn't help it, but he's obviously not ready. Doesn't have access yet to the studio yet. He doesn't have it yet. Hopefully by the beginning of the season. So I don't know that I totally expect him till the season, but I don't know. It's beyond my control is all I know. I have not cut Matt. He has not quit. He has not been fired. And besides him not being here, that's kind of par for the course, though. It's like normal. So, hey, it is what it is. What about LTIR? He is not on LTIR. He's fine. Matt is on. No, he's okay. I'll explain it one last time. Matt is living with his girlfriend. They have a spare bedroom in their place that had been converted into his studio, but was still a spare bedroom when needed. Matt's girlfriend's sister and her husband have moved back to Boston and cannot get a place until the place where he's going to work officially hires him. And there's a situation there, I guess, with everything going on down there. And so until that happens, can't find a place and then can't move out. And then Matt can't get his studio back when that happens. So till that happens, he doesn't have his studio. That's the explanation I have. How's that? It was a long explanation to say. I don't know when the fucking hell Matt's coming back, but he'll be back at some point. Time for some tea and Vegemite on toast. Time for a Vegemite sandwich. What was the name of that group again? I used to like them. He is taking all his talking Habs overtime in time off. Overtime? Don't you have to be on the job like more than you're supposed to be for it to be considered overtime? So that doesn't happen here. Vegemite, it is a black spread made of some kind of vegetable. I don't know exactly. It is an acquired taste. I have tried it once. Very salty, and I didn't acquire the taste after the one time I tried it. That's Vegemite. Sounds like a made-up story. No, it's not. I know it's true. Yes, I thank you, Guru. Men at Work. Men at Work once deemed the New Beatles, and that did not happen. Although they were good for, an album. Yeast extract. Oh, it's not. So it's not even vegetables. So I don't know why Vegemite, but it is very salty, and you definitely don't put a lot on the bread at all. Now I tried it once. It was a little too salty, and I didn't really like it very much. As Joe says, use it only use it lightly. BL says yeast extract spread sounds like something you try if you're constipated. Yeah, I think though, if you're not expecting and nobody tells you anything and it gives you it and you try it, you probably shit yourself. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. So there's that. All right, I'm seeing Francois Gagnon screaming about something. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes he makes sense. Sometimes he doesn't, that guy. Also, Joe says put butter on the bread first. Yes. It didn't help in the case of when I tried it. But no, like I said, though, it's an acquired taste. So, yeah, I don't think too many people try that for the first time and go, that's really good. Some might, but I don't think too many people do. And I think you need to be like, if you're starving for like 6 months and that's all you got, you acquire the taste. I think that's how it works. But I could be wrong. Joe knows better because Joe's he lives down there. Yeah, I have no idea about the cost. I don't know. I think there's places here that you can get it because the guy that I tried it from, he an Australian guy. I was working with him in a courier dispatch office, and yeah, he brought it in once and said, "You want to try it?" He said, "It's an acquired taste. You probably won't like it." I tried it, didn't like it. Don't remember what exactly was on there. Do remember that he showed me there wasn't a lot of it in there, so it wasn't a lot, but yeah. Oh, BL, you made my night. Oh wait, I gotta ban this guy. I don't know why he tries to come back in. Samuel, you're just an idiot. Tulsa King is back. I'm going to go get it. Thanks. I didn't know that was out there. I would have probably seen it later when I went and looked to find something to watch. Definitely looking forward to that. Yes. I've been watching whatever the hell I could these days. I'm watching Task. That's on Crave. That's pretty good so far that I really like. I watched a few other things, some British stuff. But yeah, it's hard these days to find stuff. So here's Joe's advice. First timers making Vegemite sandwich, make a toasted cheese and Vegemite sandwich, and make sure cheese is nicely melted and plentiful, I would imagine. Yes, I'm watching that. I'm watching that. It's called Black Rabbit. And I am right now, I think I'm on episode 6, but I kind of dozed off the last one. So I don't know. I'll catch up. I'll figure out where I was. But yes, I started watching that a few days ago. It's how do I want to describe that one? Jason Bateman, really good in it. I don't really like Jude Law's character, I think. And It's not as good as I would have thought, but I really enjoy. I like Jason Bateman in that show. So, but and I usually like Jude Law. I don't know. I'm not. It's not doing it for me in there. I don't know why. You watched 2 episodes yesterday. Which one though? Black Rabbit or Task? Because Task only has 3 episodes, and the other one has 8. Have I watched season 2 of Rebuild? I have it available, and I gotta say, I didn't finish season 1. And oddly, I see it out there, and I go, "Oh my god, why is it that I'm not interested?" And I can't. When I figure out why I'm not interested in watching it, I'll tell you. But I haven't been, and I don't know why. Hey X3, how's it going, man? Good to see you out there. Burn up Black Rabbit. Okay, yeah, no, that it's good. It's Task is much better. Like Task has that thing that I'm saying is kind of missing. Task has that. I don't know, but I'm still watching. I'm still enjoying it. Season 2 has Oh, you know what? I've seen clips of it, right? Reels on YouTube, on Facebook, and it's kind of my impression too. And maybe that's why I'm not. It might be why. It shouldn't be why, because they subtitle it, but it might be why I haven't watched it, to be honest. Task. It's on Crave. It's from HBO. It's Mark Ruffalo, and I don't know the other male star of it, what his name is. You've probably seen him in other things, but I don't know his name. But it's Mark Ruffalo. It's been good, and the first episode was okay. Like it kind of slow a little bit getting into it, but then the second 2, I've really gotten into it. So you might want to check that out if you get it. It is not on Netflix. It is on Crave and HBO. So that might be why if you don't have Crave, that might be why you don't see it. I know I no longer have Disney Plus, and even though Jimmy Kimmel is back, I'm still not getting Disney Plus. And I've decided that if I want to watch Disney Plus or any of their channels or anything like that, and ABC, I'm going to do it on my illegal site and steal it from them. And that's what they deserve. I'm not paying for that. They're not getting another dollar of mine, or I just won't watch their shows either way. But I'm admitting it here. Come after me, I guess. I'm not giving money in any way, shape, or form to people that sell out to that orange piece of garbage. That's it. I'm not talking any more politics, though. You got me started. Why'd you do that? I see Guy Carbono on the panel there, so that's cool to see Carbo out there. I imagine. I don't know how long we've been in this intermission, but I would think we're close to second period. My chair broke the other day. It won't lock in place anymore, and it had a broken so it sits forward like this. So I'm not very happy with it. And if I look weird or uncomfortable, it's because my chair broke. It's not broken. It won't lock to sit like that. So then I can lean forward and it stays like that. I tried to fix it yesterday. I had it upside down, whatever. I'm banging it with a hammer to see if I can put it back in place. I get it back. I sit in it. And I'm leaning forward, and it's locked in place. So I unlock it, try to lock it again. It won't lock again. So I was mad last night. Oh my god, life. What else we got to talk about? We're almost at game time though. Our second period. So, for the members of this channel. Oh, by the way, I guess I can do that. I don't push the memberships anymore enough. I am the members only video that is going to come out very soon. 1993. I don't want to show too much. Redraft. I'm going to redraft the 1993 draft. I'm doing that as an official video, but members are going to get it for a week before I put it out on the channel. So that's coming out soon because I've got everything ready. Just need to film it now. So that's coming out. And I haven't done a members only video in a bit. So there's that. Members only live stream. We did one on Wednesday. We're not doing one this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. So that. And then there's this because I got to do this. So I'm drinking from this cup. That's my mug. So Talking Habs mug, Hab Normals. And my Hab Normals hat. And the reason I'm showing that to you, because I have to, because I've got stuff on the shelf, these products on the shelf. I have to show them in the video. Also, the September promotion at the store, get a free for your Daily Fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge mug with every purchase of $100 or more. You don't have to do anything. Just as soon as you get to $100 or more in your cart, that mug will be automatically added to your cart and given free. So get a free Talking Habs mug right there at the store on Fourth Wall. Go to that link there, Talking Habs Media Shop .fourthwall.com/en.cad. Boom. There you go. I had to do the selling because I put the items on the shelf there. If I put that there and then I don't say something about them in the show, yeah, I can get in trouble for that. So, but also, hey, help feed the dog, and the dog's got to go to the vet. You can help me pay for that. I'd appreciate that by buying some merch. And hey, then you get Talking Habs merch, and there's all kinds of stuff over there. And for the Canadians who are worried or don't want to be buying American, the hat and the mug are Canadian made and shipped right here in Canada. So, yeah. And the company, by the way, is both. It's a Canadian-American company, so it's not strictly American. And I'm gonna get set up with once I can confirm that they don't make anything in the States, I'm gonna get set up with another company that just works out of Canada. So I'm trying to get that done. Because for me it's important too. All right. But the hats and the mugs is in Canada, so you're supporting Canadian jobs and Canadians. And my dog. Let's get back to you guys. They're about to drop the puck for the second period. So let's see what happens in the second. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why. I got a bit of a cold happening. I don't know. Just started before the game. Yeah, like I said, this game doesn't really matter, but I would like them to win. So I'd like them to get the next goal. That would be kind of nice. But they are still 1:07 in a power play for Pittsburgh. So we got to kill that off first. And I thought it was going to be a cool night, but man, I'm sweating here. Ugh. It's hotter in here than I would have thought. There's no heat on, so. Shot from the point, save Monty, and we burned off 38 seconds, and there's 42 seconds left in the power play. Shots are 13-7 now for Pittsburgh, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. And that's where we're at. And don't forget, tomorrow, Philadelphia is here, and we'll be playing the Flyers with, I don't know who's going to be in their lineup, to be honest. Demidov played today, so he won't play tomorrow. They'll probably have Michkov in their lineup or not. I don't know, because they did play the other day. They played yesterday, so I will see. This is just not a very exciting game. Plus, I have seen Demidov, but once I really noticed him, I haven't noticed him out there that much. And I don't know what's going on with that. I would have thought we'd see a lot of Demidov tonight, but doesn't seem to be. maybe they're not playing him as much because he's going to be in tomorrow's game, but I kind of doubt that. And I think they're on the ice now. Demidov, Kapanen, and Larnay. Yeah, they're on the ice now. Anyway, first game of preseason. If they don't even have a great game, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to mean much. And I'm just going to try to unblock myself. I'm just going to go off camera for a sec. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. We're 2 minutes in. Shots are 16-7. Montreal not getting a ton of shots, that's for sure. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Got a whistle. The puck went out. I don't know if the puck went over the glass or not, but we got a whistle. The face-off will be in the Habs zone. Showing Kapanen's points per game in the Swedish league, 0.97 points per game. That's pretty good, and especially his age, and that's a man's league. So he's playing against older guys, and he still did really well for I don't know how old he is exactly, to be honest. Dobson with it, fires it in. Haven't noticed Dobson much either, but for a defenseman, that's not always bad. Also, I have the volume down. Maybe that would help if I had the volume up. Might help. Aitchison on the Isles took a somewhat dirty hit by Noah Juleson. Juleson, that's I guess last night. Apparently, hadn't looked great in their camp up to that point. Maybe trying to make an impression. Because from what I understand, Aitchison, he's supposed to be a big hitter and that kind of mean big hitter kind of player. Penguins going to break it out of their zone here. That's not an exciting game. Oh well, I was hoping for at least I don't know something more than this, but it is the first preseason game. I should have kind of expected it would be something like this. Nice hit there by Beck behind their net. He didn't win the puck, but the goalie ended up covering it up. But nice hit there. Blomqvist. Blomqvist is the goalie for Pittsburgh. Yeah, in about 6 minutes, when they get the next break after that, they will be switching goalies, I would think. And Jacob Fowler will come into the game. Good shot there by Engstrom from where he was. Almost 5 minutes into this second already. break in the play. I think they're going to go for a commercial break. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, they're showing Harvey Pinard highlights now. Yep. I mean, it's too bad he's not still here, but I mean, listen, the talent level on the team has moved a little beyond that, right? For Harvey Pinard. So hopefully he gets a good chance in Pittsburgh. That would be nice. Ooh, Belzile took a big hit. Habs can't really, they're not generating much right now, I gotta say. A little disappointing that they're not able to do much in the offensive zone, but they're not. We're 6 minutes in here to the second, so closing in on the halfway point in the game. Come on, do something. Oh, that's the Demidov lines out there. Nothing. So they left. Did Demidov stay out for a long shift or something? Because he was out there with Evans at the end of that. Saved by the Pittsburgh goalie. He hung on. We'll have a face-off, and I think they're going to commercial break. But Demidov was still out there with Evans. So does he like to take long shifts? Is that a thing? I don't know. Oh, I hate commercials. You guys out there are quiet. If you're watching, still here, say something. What do you guys think so far? I mean, this has been. How are you enjoying the game? Is it? I don't know. It's less than exciting. And these stupid commercials. So that doesn't help. All right, I guess I'm left to my own devices here today. I'm gonna watch a commercial. I hate commercials. I'm not enjoying that I have to watch commercials this year. I guess no. Well, I didn't get a lot of sports now games. So, why are they showing Harvey Pinard and Dobson? They didn't get traded for each other. Oh, they played together in 2019. in Rwanda. Is that what it said for a tournament? Very slow, but preseason cuts are coming. No, I know that. No, and I expected this. Just I was hoping for a little better. Like I keep expecting more out of the Demidov line, and it's not coming. And I don't know. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. It's only game one of the preseason, so as I keep saying, it doesn't mean anything. Nothing. None of this means anything. And we all have to always remember preseason is just getting them back into the swing of things and ready for the for the regular season. So I mean, it's important. I'm not saying preseason not important, but the wins and losses aren't important. There's too much time in the Habs zone. There seems to always be in the Habs zone. Hey, lawyer, how's it going? Line A is back checking. Haven't seen that before. We're supposed to see a different line A. Hopefully, we will see that all through the season. Ooh, bit of a giveaway there. A bad one by Evans. And nothing comes of it really, so it's okay. $11:28 to go in the second, almost halfway through. We're gonna have a goalie switch very soon. Shots are 21-11 for them, so they got way more shots than we do. They've been I gotta say, they've been the better team. Not by far or anything, but they've been the better team so far. They're just playing so much in their own zones. Not good. What kind of hit was that? I don't know. That Del Gaizo on I don't know who on what. He spun him around. Wow, Belzil took a big hit into the boards. He's okay though, but um fight. Davidson, and I can't tell who. Davidson's getting the best of it, and the other guy looks bigger. Who the hell is that? It starts with a P on the Penguins. He's getting some shots in now too, so this is a hell of a fight, actually. Now they're breaking it up. That's a pretty decent fight. Yeah, not bad. Game time same for tomorrow, Johnny. Yes, it is. Absolutely. 7 o'clock start. I will just go and refresh myself here. So yeah, same bat time, same bat channel, different bat team. How's that? That work? Yeah, that was a decent fight. What did you guys think? It started out kind of one-sided, and then the other guy got some good shots in and turned out to be a half decent fight. Hey, Jason, how's it going, man? Montreal going to be shorthanded, likely you think? Why? But why? They instigator or some shit like that? I didn't see what started it, to be honest with you, so I don't know. Well, we'll see if they do that. I didn't see how it started, so I have no opinion. Oh, there was a big hit before, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. As soon as they come out of the commercials. Damn commercials again. It once they run out of commercials to play this week. Yeah, Disney, no one's going on your cruises right now, dude. Hey, they're back, but they're just showing the hit on Belzile. Oh, I missed it. I was looking elsewhere on the ice when the fight started. Okay, so we got new goalies. Got Murashov for Pittsburgh, and we'll have Fowler for Montreal. We are back underway. No penalties came out of that. There's still 5-on-5, no penalties. Or if there were, they were offsetting, and we're still 5-on-5. Too bad Demidov broke his stick on that rush. He had to go get another one. And instead, Kandata came out. So I don't know why. Why did Demidov go off? Nice knockdown of the puck by Belzile and got it, sort of got an opportunity. They didn't make anything of it, but it was a good knockdown. Okay, the pace is picking up a little bit here now, it seems. That'd be great. Seems like, anyway. Maybe I said that too quickly. X3, yeah, it's not an exciting game. There's still time for it to happen, but I mean, they got to pick up the pace and just. I'd like to see that. It looked like it was going to happen, and it didn't really. Maybe someone just, a big hit, get things going, but that hasn't really happened yet. Meshar racing up the ice, loses it over the blue line. He's kind of stalled. Boys, you want another game? You better step up. Make him keep you. 6:40 left in the second. Shots are still 21-11, so it's been a little while for a shot for either team. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Ooh, Montreal just had one there, I think. And if they don't register that, then maybe the clock's broken for the shots. But I thought Montreal just had a shot there. Yeah, it just registered. And another one. And saved by the goalie. Buffalo up 2-0 on Columbus. I think Columbus is going to have a good season. Buffalo, what? I don't know. One season, there'll be a time in the next 10, 15 years where Buffalo will have that good season. I don't know when it's going to come, though. But Columbus, I kind of think, might make the playoffs. Several breakdowns at the chicken plant today. You work in a chicken plant? How are Habs doing? It's a boring game. I think Pittsburgh's the better team here tonight so far, but it's a bit boring on both sides. But I mean, preseason game one, that's nothing to worry about, right? Man, Line A, you should have taken the body there. He could have hit the guy. He spun off. That's what thing that bugs me about Line A. He's huge. Hit somebody. Knock a puck loose, maybe. Joe, bit of a snooze fest, yeah. But it's the first hockey of the season, so it's okay. Good save, Fowler, on a breakaway there. Good tracking and positioning. Now, listen, definitely Pittsburgh's the better team right now. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, boys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nope. Fired it in, and everybody went to change up. So. Jason, he looks exactly like last year so far. But yeah, I think he does. He's not the fastest skater. Listen, if Line doesn't improve in certain, like he's got some improvement to do in certain areas, right? If that doesn't happen, they don't have to re-sign him. So he may, but I think if Line shows improvement and he rounds out his game a little bit better, he may stick around. The picture on TSN2 is freezing up. Well, good. I'm on RDS. Couldn't get in on TSN2 because it would let me log in. RDS let me log in, not TSN. But I don't want to talk about it. I spent a goddamn hour trying to work it out on with the guy online. Oh well. And I don't really want to not have TSN, so I'll try to get it fixed up. Just it wasn't going to do it Well, I wasn't going to spend another minute trying. Jason, it's something that was either Hughes or St. I think Hughes was talking about that, right? It's a lot of instinct. So he told him, don't wait till October. Start in the off season and work those things out. And so we'll see. Laine was very confident. Coach Marty was very confident in the way he's been looking. Let's see. It's just one preseason game, so we're not gonna make any bones of that right now. And I also think if Laine doesn't improve in those areas too, I think we'll see Laine maybe on the third line, and they'll give Bolduc at some point a look on the top six if that's the case. So we'll see. Although we haven't seen how Bolduc looks yet, but I'm expecting good things from Bolduc. Kind of excited tomorrow, to see that kid and see how he looks in a Habs uniform. Laine has two speeds, slow and the hell with it. Yeah, no, it surprised me how, okay, he's a big guy. A lot of big guys aren't great skaters, so, it might not be his fault. But, man, I don't know. There's something off there that is bothersome. Love his shot, love, what he brings to the power play for sure. I got to see more. .35 left in the second. Shots are now 24-13. Still 1-0 for Pittsburgh. So at least, Habs aren't out of it. Get a goal and you're tied and whatever. That could happen. Still a lot of hockey left. Fowler with another save, tracking the puck well, positioned well. I like what I see when I see Fowler. His tracking and positioning is so good. Way better than you would expect from a kid his age. Yeah, Joe, I don't know. It's not like can't hit. You think he could. He's big. Pettersson's a little thinner, though, right? He's a little more lanky. Where Laine's got the body and the weight and the size, and, man, just hit it a little bit. You're up at the boards. Lean into a player. Not just with your stick, but with your body. Like, that's what I want to see from him. And better decisions. Like, I hate when he makes that backhand flip pass. I don't like that. It's usually not good. And I wish he'd stop doing that. Born to have no scoops on any trades, no. There's rumors out there, but there's nothing more than rumors. I don't think there's going to be any trades for the Habs till at least after the season starts. That's my opinion. Oh, how did they not score there? Man, Evans had such a good opportunity there. And I don't know who that was with him, but it was Galley or somebody else had a good opportunity, and they couldn't get it in the right spot. How did he not score there? They showed it again. Yeah. It's preseason. You can laugh at that. Get the rust out. Get the rust out of here. Last 2 minutes of the second. 26-14 for the shots. But basically still boring play. You guess like there's an exciting play here and there. And that's about it tonight. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? Nice. One timer that missed the net, though. Another one timer. I don't know what happened with it. I thought the guy broke his stick, actually. He didn't. Guess it was Dobson? No. Oh, it was Engstrom with that slap shot. Okay. I was confused because I saw Matheson out there. I thought it was Dobson on the other side. It was Engstrom. So maybe he's trying a few different things out there, changing up where some of the guys are playing, maybe, or just the way the change-ups are happening. 1:10 left in the second. By the way, my season preview is out. It is not out as a season preview. It's out as Habnormals, episode 67. That came out today. It is the preseason, the season preview. So you'll see it out there. Yeah, I recorded that today. Just an hour. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. I cover a lot of things. So yeah, check it out and let me know what you think about my season preview. Excuse me. There's some hot takes there, so you might want to watch that. Hot takes are right at the end. They might be interesting to you. Some of them I've actually I've had out there, but there's a few that I have not had out before. Most of them I haven't had before out there. Anyways, check it out. Season preview. I do it every year. Just thought this year, I don't know. For some reason I just thought, much better on Habnormals. I'm going to do it there, especially the way the algorithm works. I didn't want to have to do it twice because I would have done somewhat of one on Habnormals and then do one and then get no views anyway. So I figured better put it all in one video and then get no views on just one video instead of two. Ooh, nice chance there for that was Kapanen right in the slot. Got another one there. Shot hit somebody. It's a little pressure here. Oh, it's a power play. So yeah. And they clear it down. So with 1:09 left on the power play. And period's over. So we're 1-0 after 2. With the Habs having a little over a minute of power play time when they come back for the third. David, 99.9% of speculated trades at any time don't happen in my experience, right? They're trades. Until they happen, they're just rumor in general, right? So, and I say this all the time, the stuff we talk about for trades and rumors and all that, it doesn't happen. It's something else happens if there's a trade, right? It's rare that we talk about something and that's what happens, So, yeah. But the fun is the speculation of it, right? Making, speculating on what might happen, fantasizing about players you might get. Like that's what's fun about it. But accuracy, no. It's not about accuracy. Besides, most of when you see people doing trade speculation or rumors and all that, that's about clickbait more than anything. That's about just getting people to click and watch. I tend not to do a lot of that. Maybe that's why I'm still where I'm at, but I tend not to do a lot of that. And I tend not to do a lot of that over the last few years more than in the first few years, but still is what it is. All right, well, we got an intermission, so the floor is yours as usual in the intermission. What would you guys like to discuss? And it doesn't have to be hockey. I don't mind in the intermission if we like last one we started talking about TV shows, which I love doing, but we can talk about other things too. The only thing we stay away from, two things that I will stay away from now on in this setting here. is politics and religion because and like I was taught my whole life, don't talk about politics and religion. It's not great. It causes problems, causes fights. So I'm not doing that anymore here. And hopefully that'll just keep me in a better mood because you know. What do you think Line will wait? Resign. Okay, I'm sorry. I read resign. Will resign for if he does. I don't think I can really answer that till we see what kind of season he's having. Quite frankly, I think if Line has a struggly kind of season where he underwhelms, where he still hasn't gotten over um, some of the issues they wanted him to work on, right where if there's no improvement there. I don't think he resigns at all. I don't see why Montreal would resign him. There wouldn't be a need to, unless everything he does is on the power play and he's just a power play specialist. And then, he's not going to get 8.7 million for that. Not here. So I don't know. It's gonna depend obviously on how his season goes. So we'll see at the trade deadline. I kind of feel more than likely they don't make that decision to re-sign him till the trade deadline, and it'll be re-sign or they'll move him. Or if they are in a playoff spot and they figure, listen, we'll keep him, and if he walks, he walks. And for what it costs us to get him, it's not the end of the world. And I think that could be what happens too. Because I would think Montreal is going to be in a playoff spot for next season. And you really want to trade away a guy that might really help you in the playoffs? And then you could look at his game might be a little bit soft. Is he going to help you in the playoffs? I don't know. So, long way to say, yeah, we'll see how his season goes. And what kind of money, if you're asking, I don't know. I don't offhand. I'm going to say probably not 8.7 million. Less than that, I would think. Right, 6 to 7 million maybe is where I'm thinking right now. So, yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that made sense. Who else got a question from me? I'm on a roll. They're talking about Riche here. Riche? No, now that's Robinson. I don't know what they're talking about here. I can't figure out what they're talking about on there. I've got the volume down too low anyway. That's going to be a struggle if I have to have just RDS all year. But I imagine my French will get accustomed. My ear will get accustomed to understanding it better than I am right now. Guru says at least Line A's other teams got a few seasons of good hockey out of him. He was only good for a few months in Montreal, and his issues took over. I would definitely agree with that. Yeah. Now listen, we're coming down on him a bit. It's one game, so I'm not gonna read anything into this one game. But the indications in the one game so far are that it looks like the same Line A. So. I want to believe in his own confidence in himself and what he thinks he can do this season. So until that really is proved out that maybe he can't, I'm going to still believe that Line should have a pretty decent season to a good season. But like I said, early indications show, geez, that looks like the same guy that we were not happy with at points last season. So I hope I'm wrong. Anybody have an opinion on the pairing of Matheson and Dobson? I didn't see anything bad, right? And they're just starting to play together. So I didn't see anything bad. I hope that pairing goes well. I don't know how else they're going to do it if they don't match. If they don't pair Dobson with Matheson, I don't know how that defense is going to look. Because I tried to figure this out I must have spent a good hour looking at it when I first came up with the pairings that I had. That it looks like that's what they're going with. Like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, can't remember exactly when I did this. I looked at it for a long time, and I thought, and I went through combinations, and it doesn't. I don't see how it works out if it's not like that, because Matheson's not a third pairing defenseman. I don't think you get the best out of him on a third pair. So I didn't think that's going to happen. Then where else are you going to play him? You're going to play him with Dobson. You have to. And I like the reasoning that Coach Marty came up with or said, his reasoning for what he expects to kind of see and how that'll work. And I think he's kind of right. Two very offensive defensemen. There's no doubt they move the puck well. They transition well and all that. And if that's the case, you're not going to be in the defensive zone a ton. So they won't have to defend a lot if they're both playing to their strengths and they're able, and it gives you a lot more offense, I think. It gives you like an offensive kind of powerhouse duo that shouldn't be in their own end too much. And so for me, that works out. I don't know if it's how I was thinking of it when I came up with that. I think it's going to be them, but it explains it well. And I like the thinking. And again, I don't see how you match them up any other way. Will Florian make the Habs? Asks Born to be a Hab. And I say that I don't know for sure, but I think that Florian has a good opportunity to do that. But it's going to depend on really how they line up, how the lines look, like who is going to be on line 2 might have a lot like of say in that. I'll say this though. He looks like he's almost ready, if not fully ready for the NHL. And he'll prove it one way or another here in camp, right? He'll make them keep him, or he's almost ready but not quite. That's how I think it'll work out, and it'll be fucking awesome. I have to swear, to have both Jack Eyes in the lineup when you're playing a team that's dirty, when you're playing a team like that, that's really dirty and underhanded. It's not a bad thing to have those two guys in the lineup, right? You got to think they would be able to keep some teams at least somewhat honest most of the time. Hey, John Pinto, how's it going? Beck was firing hard in that second period. Better, like in the first period, I didn't notice him that much. I'm going to be honest with you, but he had some good flashy moments in that second period. I'd like to see a little more of that in the third from him. And Beck has a shot, to make the team. I don't think it's as good as Kapanen has a shot to make the team, but I'd like to, like the line that Beck was on. I thought Beck was the best of the three guys on that line. So there's that. And I kind of think he's close to being ready. I don't know that he's fully ready though. So, and I think if Beck is not fully ready, you're not having him as your 13th forward. You want him playing in Laval and playing a lot of minutes. So we'll see how far Beck goes in the camp before he gets cut, My personal opinion is Kapanen is going to get that spot that they're kind of both fighting for. Because already Kapanen has shown some chemistry with Demidov. And if they can continue showing that chemistry, I think Kapanen has a shot, especially if Doc doesn't perform at all. Then if you're looking for a second-line center, well, maybe it's Kapanen if he's got this great chemistry with Demidov, right? And then maybe you say, well, does he have it with Line A? And if not, well, you move Line A to the third line, move Bolduc up and see that if there's some good chemistry there. And then you've got 3 young players, yes, but there's speed there. There's great hockey sense there. There's a lot of good things in those 3 guys. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what camp is for. We'll figure it out, or they'll figure it out. I'm babbling a lot tonight. I apologize if I am. I'm hoping I'm making sense. I'm hoping. We got us one more period. Habs are not out of it, only down by 1. So I'm hoping next goal is Montreal's. The way it's going now, I wonder though if Pittsburgh scores the next goal, does Montreal come back from that? If they're not able to tie up a one goal lead. Is Fleury going to play a preseason game for the Penguins? I hear he wanted to play in a Pens uniform for his kids to see. Not sure how true it is or if it was fake news. It's not fake news. He has signed, I want to say, a PTO, and apparently he's going to play 1 period, and that'll be it. And he'll go out as a Penguin, and I believe part of the reasoning was he did want to see his kids play in a Pens uniform. So that's what I know. He'll play 1 period at some point in the preseason, and that'll be it. So no, not fake news. Not fake news. And unless I'm reading fake news, which I don't think I was. I try to make sure when I see something, anything that I'm reading, that I look to see where it comes from. If I think it's sketchy, I just try not to pay attention. They're coming back soon for the third period. I think another couple of minutes, and I think we'll be back for the third. I think. All right, what else? What else you guys going to throw at me tonight? All right. Oh, I should also say this because we're getting there. If you're here and still here and enjoying yourself, please give a thumbs up. Let's get some thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, please do that. I appreciate that as well. And that way you'll get notified when there are videos or games or whatever is on the channel. So hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Trying to get to 4,000. It has been a long time, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Got less than 50 to go anyway. So help me get to 4,000. BL down there confirms that was not fake news about Fleury, which is what I thought. He's not going to play the full game, obviously, but he's going to play a period. And besides, he just retired, so he's in shape, I'm sure. I don't think that's a problem. All right, what else you got for me out there, you guys? As we wait the final minute or two, I think, till period 3 starts. Oh, I see what I'm seeing. There's a new Habs series called Toujours Canadiens. Starts on the 24th, so in 2 days, on Crave. Looks like it's in French, but I would think it's going to be subtitled. Yeah, I might check that out. Nobody, eh? All right, let me. The search now for what I got going on here. What am I working on? I've been working on that preview, which I did today. Finally, I've got this members only 1993 top 16 redraft of that draft, which will eventually go out onto the main channel, so everybody will be able to see it eventually. Oh, I've got the. I'm gonna have a new show. Not here though. It'll be on Don't Puck with Media. Link is in the description. That's our other channel. You might want to go over there and hit the subscribe button over there, so you're notified when that comes on. It's going to be called Habs Then and Now, and I'm going to be talking about old time Habs stuff and whatever is going on at the time I'm recording for the new stuff for the now part. So you might find that very interesting. I'm going to talk about my very first NHL game when I was not even 5 years old, and I went to see with my brother and my grandfather Montreal playing the Oakland Seals. And I have the box score from that, so I'm going to show that and give you whatever memories. I don't have a ton of memories from the game itself, but what I remember from it. And yeah, but I found the box score. I was really happy I found that. And then I'm going to talk about the Rogie Vachon trade. When I was also just a kid, I was either in kindergarten or grade 1. And I remember when the trade happened, how everywhere adults were just talking about that trade. Everywhere, at school, teachers. I went shopping with my mom that day after school. People at the stores were talking about it and stuff like that. So I remember that. And do that and a couple other things. And then for the now part, I don't know this is going to be October 3rd. I'm going to be recording that. So I don't know what's going to be actually happening that day, but I'll come up with something from the now part. I don't know what I'm doing with my phone right now, to be honest. It was flashing blue. I'm trying to figure out why. I think because my alarm is about to go off. No idea. All right, we're underway for the third period. Kenzie and Arpin are discussing who gets the number 6 defenseman spot and who will be playing with Bolduc and Newhook. Oh, cool. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy. No worries. Good to see you here. How's the preseason going for the Habs? Well, it's just we're 2 periods in. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. That's it. It's not that bad. It's just a boring game. And Montreal is going on the power play. A tripping call on the Penguins' Graves. Don't know his first name. So let's see. Opportunity here to tie up the game. Oh, that's right. They were on a bit of a power play to start. They had time left over, so we'll have 5-on-3 for 37 seconds. They had 5-on-3 early in the first period. That didn't amount to anything. Let's see if they can change that here. They're in a timeout while they go over the plan of what to do on this 5-on-3. Yeah, I like that it's Marty St. Louis that's doing because he's running the power play. So who we got out there? I see Line is out there. Demidov, Kapanen, and who's on the blue line? I don't know. Kapanen wins the draw. Yeah, okay, that is Dobson quarterbacking. He had a shot, and goalie made the save. A slapper by Dobson from the circle on the right side. Yep. A one-timer off a feed by Demidov. All right, face-off won by Montreal, but they don't keep. They do keep it in, but they don't have possession right now, and it is sent down. That'll probably kill off the 5-on-3 part, or at least most of it. Well, guys, it's 5-on-3. You can't keep the puck. You can't be serious here. The 5-on-3 is definitely over. The Lumberjacks. I thought. Why did I think Baltimore? No, Baltimore is the Skipjacks, right? Nice though. Nice, Larry. You're covering them, right? Nice. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. The power play with this group tonight, not very good, in my opinion. They're not impressing me on this power play. Killed off, but they got to. Oh, come on! Finally, they got that puck in there. They must have like Beck scores and ties it up, but they must have had 4 opportunities that they should have scored on each of them, and finally Beck puts it over to goalie. Burndown says his first and only game was at the Forum, Vancouver at Montreal. Wilson versus Dryden. Wilson. Wait, Dunk Wilson? Was that the name? Frank Mahovlich scored his 500th goal. Nice. Montreal won 3-2, 1972-ish. Mine was in the game I'm talking about was in 1967, December 23rd, 67. I was 2 months away from being 5 years old. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I saw the Oakland Seals at the time. I wouldn't have thought anything of it, but Seals kind of legendary. And I remember Gump Worsley was the goalie, and we had, I think, one period behind their net because we were right behind the net, about 10 rows up. And me and my brother were laughing so much at his hair was so short. That's a strong memory I have of that game. The thing is, I thought I was a little older, and I didn't realize it was back in 67. We had just moved back. We had come. My parents had just moved back to Canada, so I was in Canada for like 5 months at that point. And now it's 58 years later. Larry, I mean, if you can get them to me, fine, but I don't usually cover anything other than the NHL. So it's not a big deal, but I mean, if you get them to me, I will talk about it. We are 16 minutes and 19 seconds left in this, maybe in the game, but we're tied up at 1. 27-19 shots on goal for Pittsburgh. We're tied up at 1. Next goal could win the game. Next goal could win the game. There might be many more goals, but next one could win the game. Again, another shot at Fowler. Good save. Perfectly positioned for an easy stop. All right. You see, Dunk Wilson. Let's see what he had a colorful mask he had something with his mask. I remember. Yeah. I mean, I remember the guy. Just I don't. I'm trying to put a. I don't know what he looked like. Just what his mask looked like. I guess. I'm trying to think of it. Offside, I think. No, penalty. Tripping call again. I don't know on what team though. Pittsburgh taking the penalty? No. Yeah. Montreal goes on the power play again. Awesome. Let's get another power play goal. That would be awesome. I wouldn't mind. I'll take a 2-1 win on 2 power play goals. That wouldn't bother me at all. Oh, it's an odd tripping call. He tripped him backward. So we're at the 15-15 mark, or 15-15 left in the third mark. And Montreal's going on the power play. They win the draw. Galley found on a shot by the side of the net. That could have been a goal right there. He just found on it. Shot, 2 shots. Line's shot was saved. The other one hit somebody. Got Demidov with it right now. At the half wall. Looking. Cross ice. Galley. I don't know what happened with Galley's shot. 55 seconds left in the man advantage. Demidov sent it all the way back by mistake. Pittsburgh picks that up first. Wasting some time. The guy's just skating around like he's at a racetrack. He was anyway. Habs get it. And they got 24 seconds to get up there and see if they can score on this man advantage. And power play just ended. They still have possession though in the zone. Oh, that was a really good chance there. But was that Beck coming in? Farrell fed it to Beck, but Beck came in with too much steam, and he just couldn't get the shot off at a good angle. That was pretty good play though. Hey, Lucas, good to see you out there, man. Yes, we are back pretty regularly now because it's preseason. Got 4 games this week, 2 next week, and then the regular season starts. So, yeah, we're back with, if you include this one, with 88 games and then playoffs. So we got lots of games. It's going to be lots of hockey coming. Hopefully more exciting than this game, though, that's for sure. I mean, they'll be boring games, but this one really has not been exciting. Oh, commercials are dumb. What? They're They're dumber in French. They're doing the same kind of commercials. They're just dumb. Commercials are dumb. French or English doesn't matter. All right, everybody got quiet on me. Yeah, it was Mayshar passed to Beck. He got the shot off at a very bad angle, so the goalie was there. But still, good play there. Good play. Galley, he's one timer. Boy, was he off with that, but whatever. Hey, Larry, no worries. Hey, and good luck with that opportunity. I'm really happy for you, buddy. Really happy for you. And we'll see you soon, man. Hey, Adam. Hey, how's it going, man? I had a summer. It was good and bad all together. Looking forward to opening night. That'll be a good one. Oh, and we got two playoff games. That's true. Preseason games, excuse me. We got two preseason games coming up with Toronto. I see Habs coming back on that shot clock. It's 30-25 now. Fowler making the saves. Mayshar playing better. He is looking a little better. He's kind of stalled out, so he's got to play better. He's not making the team. He'll be in Laval, that's for sure. Hey, Adam, no worries. And I'm glad you hate it. I am glad you hate it. And yeah, we're building a good team. I dare say we're going to finish ahead of you guys in the division this season. That's my opinion. And I really hope it works out where somehow we play you first round. That would be awesome again to have that first round against Toronto. I don't think that'll happen, but I think we'll finish ahead of you in the standings. I don't think you guys are going to fall too far back, but there's going to be a drop off in points, I think, for Toronto. Oh, how did that was a weird bounce for the puck. A shot that went over the glass. Well, the face off in front of Fowler coming up. Hey, NHL hockey news. How's it going, man? Boy, it's been a while since I saw you out there. Good to see you out there, man. I hope everything's good. Getting down to the 11-minute mark. Or 11 minutes left. So I guess the 9-minute mark. Hey, Adam, I wouldn't expect you to agree with me. I wouldn't, but yeah. Hey, listen, that's why they play the games, and it'll make for a very interesting year and good, hopefully, good rivalry games when we play you guys. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can say. Opening night wins in Toronto are always fun. Is it going to be another year, Adam, where everybody, after last season's disappointment, buys right back into it and go, "Is our year for the cup?" I know you're not doing that, but is that what's going to happen over there? My son's in Toronto actually right now. My youngest at his girlfriend's place. This year is the year. Let's buy into the disappointment because we love it when our heart gets torn out every year because it ain't spring if you're a Leafs fan and your heart doesn't get torn out, right? I'm being a little shit disturber. You're used to it by now, so why not just go through it every year? Now, anyways, I know you're realistic at least. But I don't blame you having, it's the new season. I don't blame you having optimism. But, I know you, if it gets to that point, you're going to be realistic about it anyway. You become numb. Well, I can't say that I hope this season is your season to win a cup, because I don't really want that. But for you personally to be happy, I mean, for that, I hope you do. But I don't really want your team to win the cup. So it's kind of like a catch-22 for me. What are you gonna do? Are we gonna get another goal in this game, or we're gonna go to overtime? You guys all think? No worries, Adam. And I think you can understand like my dilemma in that. But at least it's goodwill and it's positive towards you and all that. So that's always better. But you understand my dilemma, which I'm sure you'd have the same dilemma the other way. So no worries. Now we're under 10 minutes left. Let's get this make an exciting game out of it somehow, boys. Let's see a little push from either side anyway to get a goal. Go ahead. With 9 minutes to go, I kind of think whoever scores the next goal is going to be the game winner. The next goal. It's kind of how I think it's going to be. I imagine tomorrow we'll see. Yeah, I don't know who we'll see in the lineup for Philadelphia, actually. How's on them pucks, boys? Kapanen should have gone back to the point with that puck that he almost had. instead of going forward, if you ask me. Got nice moves there, Demidov. You've got nice moves on him, man. Skating doesn't seem to be a problem for Demidov with his weird way he skates. It doesn't seem to be a problem at all. Oh, excuse me. Been a long day. I've been up like since 6:30. Come on, guys, clear this puck, man. Under 7.5 to go here in regulation, I guess. In this 1-1 tie. Shots are almost tied up, 30-28 now for Pittsburgh. So Habs have done a good job with getting even with the shots. Or close to even, anyway. Fowler's been good, and yet not all that noticeable because he's so well positioned and tracks the puck so well. He's in the right place at the right time. I really am impressed with Fowler. Come on, boys. Let's get it up there. Yeah, they're not listening to me. Ooh, pass up the middle. That couldn't do anything with it. Fourth line is out there. Oh, shot at the net, didn't get to the net. Come on, Matheson, get it somewhere. Come on. One timer Dobson, either wide or went off something. Face off coming to at the side of the face off coming into the Pittsburgh zone. I think to the left of the goalie, but I'm not positive. But they're going for a commercial first. Why not? Why not? Why not? All right, so we got something like 4 minutes left here, 4.5, something like that. Yeah, looking like we're gonna go to overtime. Definitely looking like because I'm hungry and I want to go have supper. But we'll go to overtime first. It always happens. I got to get used to the new getting back to my when I eat supper, all that is a new time, whatever, new schedule. That's the word I'm looking for. Oy. Commercials, commercials, commercials. The commercials, it's bad when the first commercial, and now it's going to end with that same commercial. So you'll see it twice in the one. Like, that's crazy. Key play of the match. What is it? The goal? Habs goal. No. Yes, the Habs goal. Yeah, just over 5 minutes left. He's got some good wheels on him, Dobson. Not bad. Come on, let's get a goal. Yeah. Under 4 minutes. We're going to overtime, I think. That's what I'm going to say. Ooh. Oh, good. I thought Fowler had that puck in his glove, but he ends up covering it up anyway. Face off in front of the goalie. Coming up. 3:31 to go in the third. Yeah, he reached for it. He thought he had the puck, and somehow it slipped out of his glove. Come on, let's go. Nope. Offside. Come on, let's put some effort in here. Yeah, again, here I'm getting excited over the result of this game. Doesn't matter who wins. Beck taking the draw. Won by the Habs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Two and a half minutes left. In regulation, tied at 1. I hate when preseason games go to overtime, to be honest with you. Look at that points potential from those three guys. Matheson, Dobson, Hudson. 2 seasons ago, Matheson, Dobson, 62 and 70 points, and last season Hudson with 66. If they can come close to that, can you imagine having 3 defensemen putting that kind of those kind of points up? That would be something. I doubt they can all put those kind of points up in one season, but you never know. Over the glass for the puck with 1:02 to go in the third. We're going to go to overtime. We are going over, barring a miracle. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, miracle, but you know what I mean. Oh, Ray, don't bark now. Last minute of play. And gonna hold it along the boards for the whole whatever time is left. No, pops out. Who gets it? Who gets it? Habs. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ah, Andy couldn't make the move around the guy. 15 seconds left. All right, so we are tied at 1 after 3 periods of play. They're going to go to overtime. I am just going to step away for about a minute, and I'll be right back, okay? Came back. Just needed to stretch the legs a little bit. I had to go take something out of the fridge and get ready for making supper right after this game is over. Oh, we're already in. I didn't realize that. We're already in overtime. That was quick. Usually takes a couple of minutes. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. We're gonna have to go to a shootout too, or someone's gonna end it in overtime. Let's see who we got out there. Demidov, Dobson, and Kapanen. Evans out there now. And I don't know who else is with him. Laine, Evans, and Matheson. Weird combination, kind of. They give up the puck, so Pittsburgh has possession right now. 3:35 to go in the overtime. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think about who would be for the OT, and then it was started, so I haven't thought of it. Somebody, hopefully a Hab player, is going to get a goal in OT. How's that? Get possession. Broken stick. God damn it. 2-on-1 here. Beautiful save by Fowler on the 2-on-1 cross ice, and then Fowler made the save. So awesome. Damn, Fowler. Gotta get the possession back, boys. Two minutes left. Can't get possession back. Need possession back. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, boys. Get on your horses. Let's go. Demidov all alone and loses the puck. Ooh. Dobson to Demidov, and he shoots, and a beautiful save by their fucking goalie. Habs still have possession. They're in the O-zone. Dobson, Kapanen, Demidov. Puck went out. 1:03 left here in the overtime, and we'll have a face-off, I believe, in the offensive zone. I mean, that goalie made a good save there on Demidov. They're showing the replay. That was a good save. And then here's the Fowler. Good save. Awesome save. Gets his glove on a puck to knock it out of the way. Where's the face-off? I don't know where it's going to be. Yes, to the right of the Pittsburgh goalie. When they draw, boys, then they don't. The face-off, I mean, that's where, in a situation here in overtime where not having Dvorak is, you're feeling it already. I mean, that was his specialty, right? Opening the overtime, winning the draw. You want to draw. You want to win a draw. You brought out Dvorak. We don't have that right now. Not that they can't win any draws, but 40 seconds left here in the overtime. Line A over the blue line. Tries to drag the puck and loses it. Evans, 2-on-1, and then his shot, rebound goes to the other guy. That shot, goalie makes the save. Good work there by the goalie. I think it was Matheson with the second attempt there. And a shot as overtime expires. Fowler makes the save. We're going to have a shootout because, of course, we are. Because, of course, we are. Both these goalies are playing, the ones that are in net right now. This could be a long shootout. Whoever that had was just missed, hit the side of the net on that replay they just showed. I don't know if that was Matheson or not. Ping off the post. Yep. I don't think I think the side of the net, but it could have gone off the post too. Come on, let's get to it. Pittsburgh's up first. I don't know who's up first. From looking at the bench, I can't really tell. Both benches, I can't tell who's up first. And I'm not really listening to the sound very much, so I don't really have to have the headphones on. I'll turn it up. Demidov up first. Ivan. Good stick poke by the goalie. Gotta say, that was a good stick poke by the goalie. Son of a bitch. I don't know who this is. Save Fowler. Mantha. Anthony Mantha. That's who that was. Line A up next. Line A misses the net. Shoots it wide. Surprised he didn't skate to the left face-off circle and take a shot from there. Novak. Save Fowler. Both goalies are 2 for 2 on the saves. Sean Farrell up for Montreal. Farrell scores. That went. The goalie made the save, and it popped right over his shoulder and in. So fluky, but Farrell scores. So if Farrell, if Fowler makes the save now on this next shot, Habs win. Pressure's on Jacob. God damn it. They scored. So we're back to both scored. So we're back to 0 here. Son of a bitch. Wanted this to be over. Threw the 5-hole on Fowler. Maysharp. Excuse me. Nope. Tries to deke him out. Goalie makes the save. Pittsburgh scores here. They will win. Nice attempt, but the goalie got his pads out and made the save. But nice attempt by Mayshar. Kindle. Fowler makes the stop. Go to round 5. Kapanen. Come on, Ollie. Let's go get one. Ollie scores. If Fowler makes the save on this one, Montreal will win. Nice moves by Kapanen there. Nice. Dekes him to one side, goes around him on the other side. Goalie made it, good leg spread, pad spread, but not enough. Here we go. And we got a save by Fowler, and we win the game. So Montreal wins this first preseason game. On, I guess Fowler actually gets the win. And he was perfect except for the one goal in the shootout. But Jacob Fowler looking good so far. I don't expect him to make the team, obviously, but looking good, just like you want. Anyway, nice. A win is a win. I didn't go crazy there. Like, yeah, we won, but that's it because it's a preseason game. It's if they would have lost, I would have done the same thing. Just a preseason game means nothing, and their win doesn't mean anything. But it is always better to have a win than a loss. So yeah, I'm glad they got the win. And that caps off a fine night of hockey. A little on the boring side, the game, but yes, when you end up with the win anyway, it makes it a lot better. So I shall give you that. All right, so since we've got a game tomorrow, and it did go to overtime and everything, I'm going to take off here because I got to go cook supper. And it's going to take a while tonight, so I want to get started. But I'll be back tomorrow, same bat channel. No, I'm doing that wrong. Same bat time, same bat channel, different bat team that we're playing against. So we'll be facing Philadelphia tomorrow. That should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. Again, doesn't really matter who wins and loses, but it's better when Montreal wins. And we'll have a pretty much different team. I imagine we're going to get Dobish, and I'm going to say Kakinen tomorrow. Dobish and Kakinen. in nets, and we'll probably see Suzuki, Slav, and Cole, and whoever else we didn't see here tonight. And that's it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you're coming back tomorrow for more. So till then, stay safe out there. Peace out. And have a good rest of the night. And thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Ciao, everybody.